GETTY Chris Coleman was sacked by Sunderland before Ellis announced he will sell the club. It's a genuine photograph, not a fake, and McCarthy seemed happy enough being snapped by the Sunderland fan. League One-bound Sunderland are on the lookout for yet another manager following yesterday's shock dismissal of Chris Coleman, and McCarthy is out of work after quitting Ipswich. And he's made no secret of the fact he'd love to return to Sunderland, claiming he has unfinished business following his first spell there, which ended in the sack 12 years ago. So that's that then. McCarthy for the Black Cats, right? Well, not quite. GETTY could McCarthy be in the running for the Sunderland job? Sunderland have sacked Chris Coleman, but who will replace him? GETTY, Sunderland next manager. Which of these 6 bosses could replace Chris Coleman? He may be 3-1 on favourite for the job, but a statement from the football club, insisting he was on Weir's side on personal basis, appears to have more than a shred of truth to it. And let's face it, with speculation rife that chief executive Martin Bain could be leaving the relegated Championship club ahead of the imminent takeover by Eastleigh owner Stuart Donald, it doesn't really make sense that McCarthy has travelled all the way up the northeast to be interviewed by someone whose own future is in doubt. So if not their former boss, who's in for the hottest of footballing hot seats? Related articles. GETTY Chris Wilder has had a successful season with Sheffield United. When Coleman took charge late last year, everyone was asking why he wanted one of the most precarious jobs in English football. The same question could be thrown at Wilder. After all, the Blades are his club, they will be in a division above Sunderland next season, and there's no campaign for him to leave. But Wilder has not been entirely satisfied at Bramall Lane for some time. Indeed, he was keen on the Sunderland job when Simon Grayson was fired last November. He may not be a particularly well-known football figure, but he ticks a lot of boxes. He led the Blades to promotion from League One and has built a good squad on limited resources. GETTY Michael Appleton's reputation as a coach is a good one. Sunderland's future owner Stuart Donald is an Oxford fan, and Appleton's achievements there between 2014 and 2017 make him an obvious candidate. Appleton had brief spells as manager of Portsmouth, Blackpool and Blackburn, as well as a period as caretaker boss of Leicester. His reputation as a coach is a good one, and he also has a shrewd eye for a bargain in the transfer market. Ellis may have paid off Sunderland's huge debts, but with the club still running at a loss, money will remain tight at the Stadium of Light. Appleton has already proved he's someone who can cut his cloth to suit needs. He's certain to be on the short list. GETTY Jaap Stam was recently sacked by Reading. The former Manchester United defender made a promising start to managerial life at Reading with the Royal style of football, earning deserved praise for their style of play. But he lost his job earlier this year when the team ran into some horrible form and he was unable to stop the rot. He'll come again, but his lack of knowledge of League One football and memories of his final days at Reading will surely count against him. GETTY John O'Shea is out of contract as a player this summer. No one knows the Sunderland dressing room better than the Black Cats stalwart, who is out of contract as a player this summer. But with wholesale changes expected at the Stadium of Light, that won't necessarily be an advantage. O'Shea has also made it clear he wants to play on for at least another year. In their current plight, a player-manager is probably not what Sunderland need right now. GETTY Al McCoist wanted the job when Chris Coleman was given it. He wanted the job when Coleman got it, and the former Sunderland striker would still want it despite relegation. But his close friend Martin Bain chose not to let his heart rule his head, and whoever makes the decision this time around will come to the same decision McCoist's fellow Scot did 5 months ago. GETTY Keane has guided Sunderland to promotion before. Now that Ellis is gone, there's nothing to stop the Irishman return to the club. He took over at another low ebb before guiding Sunderland to promotion. That's one reason he may be interested in going back. There are probably 100 reasons why he'd decide not to. Related